Hi there, Kevin Purvis here from Future Proof Coaching again. Welcome to my audio and video series on what I call the Fundamental 5. This is the last release in the series of 6 videos and podcasts that I've been recording on this concept over the last couple of weeks. I've also been releasing them in stages over the last few weeks, and I encourage you to catch all 6. If you've missed any of the previous 5 recordings, you'll be able to find them on my Facebook page, Future Proof Coaching, or you can email me at this address with your name and contact details, and I'll send them straight to your inbox. That's Purvis, Purves .Kevin, Kevin, @gmail.com. Now, the reason I've created this series is so that I can share with you the 5 fundamental elements in your life that you need to take charge of if you want to achieve peace, tranquility, and enduring happiness in both your personal and professional lives. I call them the Fundamental 5, and they are body, spirit, community, career, and balance. Now, I've covered each of these individually in previous recordings, so in this one, I really just want to give you a brief summary. Okay, so if we take them in the order I've recorded them, then let's quickly run through all 5. And ultimately, if you want to achieve your goals and realize your dreams, then this is what you have to start with. So number 1 is your body. You need your body to be in good shape to support you on this journey. It needs to be fit, healthy, stress-free, well-nourished, and well-rested. Number 2 is spirit. You need to train yourself to habitually engage with your higher self and thereby connect with your spiritual source, whatever that means to you. There, you'll learn to operate beyond normal levels of consciousness, and right there, you will start to create your own future. Number 3 is community. You need to take an active decision to prioritize the groups of people who are closest to you and allocate time and energy to them in your daily planning. They are the only ones who will provide you unconditional support and inspiration through this challenging journey that you've chosen. Number 4 is your career. You need to focus on the important elements of your business and not get distracted by the noise that comes with running a company. You need to set proper priorities based on your long-term goals, and you need the right set of tools to help you plan your time and attention so that you can apply yourself to those important areas of the business, while at the same time making sure that all of those peripheral activities don't slip through the cracks. You also need to find a way to switch off so that you don't think about your business 24/7. And number 5 is balance. Well, balance is really what it's all about, isn't it? Balance is a state of equilibrium that everything on this planet strives to achieve. But our world, as entrepreneurs, is constantly out of balance. Our lives are impacted by constant change, speed, uncertainty, new technologies, globalization, and associated demands that ignore basic human needs. Life balance is traditionally interpreted as a balance between work and, well, the rest of your life, as if there's always a clear divide between the two. But this is never the case with entrepreneurs. Everything becomes a gray area of everything else unless we actively manage our balance. So, those are the 5 fundamental elements in a very, very compact nutshell. Please refer back to my previous recordings for a more detailed discussion on each of them. Each of those recordings is only about 5 minutes long. Okay, so we need our own toolkit to make sure that we create time and prioritize each of these fundamental elements every day so that none of these critical parts of who we are suffer and wither away. If we don't, there will be consequences. Do any of these examples sound familiar? Having little time for your important relationships, such as family and friends. Often working overtime and engaging in regular work away from work sessions, for example, taking work home. Taking few or no breaks during your working day. Complaining about having too much to do. Becoming forgetful. Regularly making silly mistakes. Having no interests or hobbies, or having no time to enjoy them. Exercising infrequently or not at all. Having difficulty falling asleep or just not getting enough sleep. Eating the wrong foods and then often eating too much of it. Regularly using stimulants like coffee or cigarettes, or drugs, or such as alcohol or worse, to help you wind down. And just never having the energy that you feel that you need to just keep everything going. All of these are examples of a life that's fundamentally imbalanced. And these are some of the more common consequences faced. There can be far more extreme and serious repercussions, such as depression, obesity, emotional detachment, mental breakdowns, and in really extreme cases, even suicide or homicide. So to say that working towards a state of real equilibrium in your life is valuable is a hell of an understatement. It's not just valuable, it's fundamentally critical. Now, I found that the most successful way to introduce a fundamental shift in these behavior patterns is to adopt a simple and achievable daily and weekly self-managing tool that incrementally steers you in a different direction. I'll be sharing many of my ideas on creating and implementing and maintaining these tools with you in future videos and podcasts. But if you'd like to fast-track the process and work one-on-one with me to start developing solutions right now to any issues you may be facing, then please send me an email to the address on the screen at the end of the video, and I'll get back to you right away to start a conversation. Oh, and one last and really important thing. At Futureproof, we don't only help entrepreneurs and business owners to create and implement toolkits to balance their lives, we also provide essential in-company support to ensure that their businesses are future-proofed as well. It's kind of a combination of executive consulting and coaching. So, if there are elements of your business that you're not entirely happy with, like efficiencies bottoming out, productivity slipping, profitability taking a smack, quality suffering, your supply chain inefficiencies hampering you, or you're battling to create or implement your executive strategy, then we can probably help you with that too. I've spent the last 28 years of my career building my experience and knowledge base in the fields of engineering, logistics, manufacturing, lean principles, plant and labor efficiency, and executive strategy. And at the beginning of this year, I walked away from that career so that I can finally follow my own dreams, which is to help pioneers like you implement your strategy and achieve your business goals and ultimately realize your personal dreams. So if you're keen to have a chat, either face-to-face or on a video call, please email me at this address and we can set it up. Okay, so that's it for this series. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and this recording concludes the series on the Fundamental 5. And once again, if you've missed any of the previous recordings in this series, please send me an email with your name and contact information, and I'll send them straight to your inbox. Take care, be safe, until next time.